What am I going to do with this sand block? Sand. Sand. Sand, I found your baby, Sand. Sand. Oh no, there she is. Sorry, Sand. Here, take your baby. I don't want it anymore. What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This is part or episode number 21, if I'm not mistaken. It has been a minute or two, more like two, since I last played this game, because a lot of personal problems have gotten in the way. Some personal life stuff happened for a little bit, holidays, yada yada yada, whatever. We're now looking at just about almost the end of February. I'm just now finding myself back getting into the game again. So, remember all the chickens we killed last episode? Yeah, they're back. I told you guys. It wasn't going to be too long before they all just decided to show up again. So, let's get rid of all this sand. Well, okay. I apparently seem to have forgotten how to play this game. Okay, last one, of course. Anyways, so what we're doing today, besides getting in a lot of trouble, I've kind of gone around a little bit, noticed that we need to upgrade a few things. Let me go ahead and sleep real quick. So one of the many things that we do need to upgrade are the item conduits over here. If we take a sneak peek over here, don't mind my cluttered inventory. I don't remember exactly what I was doing last time. All I remember is that I was trying to do stuff. But if we look over here, if I stand over here, the mobs like spawn rate goes down, and then these start to, filter out. Wow, sorry, I'm so sorry for whistling in you guys' ears. The items start filtering out pretty easily, I guess, but it's as long as we're over here. As soon as we step away, we get this backlog of extra items that then becomes problems. Like, you can see in there's a lot of items, and apparently there's a little guy there too. Oh well, we're gonna have to fix that as well. But we get all these problems that we run into where all these items are stacking up, and it's causing a big issue when it comes to the way that this item processing place is handled, really, in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of things going on there, a lot of items. Yes, I have mob sounds turned off. I probably should turn them on, just in case. Where would that be at? Hostile creatures right there. But yeah, it definitely has been a couple of minutes since I've been over here last, and yeah, it's not good because there's so much like resources that we're not using, not utilizing, because these item conduits are not processing them fast enough. They're only going 4 at a time. With this, oh, okay, I thought it was a legendary loot bag. Just so you guys know, I might start opening more than one legendary loot bag just because good night, there's a lot of them. Like, we have quite a bit. I also found out this is a problem. This occurs every once in a while. You have to remove it because apparently there's common, uncommon, rare, and epic. That's 4 of them. And there's only 4 times 3 is 12. Theoretically speaking, you can't have all of them in one. It's kind of a weird thing to figure out. But if we had 2, one of them just processing common and uncommon, the other one like epic and rare going into legendaries, we'd have no problems. But we do. We have problems. So the one thing that we do need to get is this item conduit speed upgrade. This hopefully won't be the main part of the episode, but that's what we're going to focus on, is upgrading that, because we need to get those going, because if not, it's going to cause a lot more problems down the line. I've also been thinking of upgrading the smeltery over here, just because if we go over here and look, it is still processing all this molten iron. We have a ton of gold and everything from the time we threw all that in here, but this is just taking way too long. Every once in a while I come over here and smack these, get some iron out of this, but it's just taking way too long to do all that. Coal coke stuff, apparently we don't have any iron in there, but that's fine. I'm not too really worried about that. But so let's take a look at our to-do list for this episode. So starting off, we need to get this item conduit speed upgrade. So what we need is iron, electrical steel, pistons, and redstone torches. So electrical steel, this is going to be the hard one, because we need alloy smelter with silicon or silicon, however you want to say it. There's 2 different mods, Ender IO and refined storage. There's coal powder, which has like 3 different mods. The one we're going to go with is actually going to be, I think it's actually additions, or we could try this one. No, we're going to go with this one. We'll go with Crusher here for, I think this is Yeah, actually additions, actually. Actually. Punny. So punny. Anyways, so yeah, because otherwise we have to get that crusher. So we need a crusher. And this crusher, it's going to require cobblestone, Restonia crystals, basic coils, iron casing, and flint. So let's go ahead and get what we need. And once we get all the resources, I'll just go ahead and cut to it here. That way you guys can see me building the final part, which is just going to be the crusher. This just in, I just realized we have a double crusher. Never mind then. That's made my life a lot easier. I do not remember much of what I've done. I'm just being honest, so never mind. We don't have to worry about that then. Okay, that just explains the process. Oh well. So we just get some coal then and throw it in there. And then silicon, there is 2 different ways to get this. We're probably going to go with this, which is the sag mill. Now, the sag mill, this one I was looking at as well, is not going to be too difficult, I don't think. Sag mill, not painted, decoration block. We'll do this. It requires a lot of iron and this basic capacitor. I do not recall if we have any more of these, so I'm going to go grab some coal first. Throw some in there, like 2 stacks will be fine for now. That is if we have any. Oh, we do, okay. Can I just take a block of coal and throw it in there, or do I need to actually break it down? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Let's try it without... Oh. Well, okay. Paint me blue and call me Susan, you know? Okay. Well, that'll work. Wait, that turns it down to coal. Never mind. I don't need coal. I need the other stuff. I think this will turn it down. And it's interesting that it has 2 outputs. Yeah, okay. It only does one at a time, though. That's fine. Totally fine. I love the actually additions. Like all the different noises that it makes, and coal generators, and speaking of coal generator, that one's out. Let's just throw in a whole stack of coal in there, and hopefully that'll be good. It'll still lose some, but it'll make us a few. That'll be to start off with. That'll be fine. And then I'm gonna need, I think it was capacitors. Do we have any? We have an octadic, or I don't know how you'd say that. I'm sure I'm butchering it, and some of you guys snicker every time I say it, but that's fine. Gold nuggets, redstone, and copper. So gold nuggets, redstone, and then now I need some copper. Where's the copper? I think I have copper from the smeltery sitting right over here. Constantin, copper. Yeah, the blue tealish looking copper over here, you know. Would that be enough? No, I need more gold nuggets. Let me just grab a block of gold and then convert this all the way down like so. Let's go ahead and make as much of these as we possibly can. No, that one. And then we need some iron bars. I'm sure I have some somewhere, but I'm being too lazy. I don't want to have to actually worry about this. Let's just make 1 for the time being. And then I'm missing a piston. I really should clean out my inventory, I know. And also we're missing flint. So let me sort out my inventory just a smidge. Just throw a couple things in there for now. Throw in the quartz. I think I was making more of these iron drums in all honesty, but I kind of got distracted, but it's whatever. So we need flint. We need 1, 2, 3. There's the other bars that I had. I didn't really need to make anymore. And then also a piston, which we have wood. We need some iron for that. And then redstone. The last piece of redstone. Nice. Oh, that's right. I need the wooden logs. And then now we need more iron. I have blocks of iron right there. Now we have the sag mill. So before we get started with that, let me go ahead and clear my inventory a little bit, and I'll be right back. Note to self, this is where your inventory is. Alright guys, so here we are. We have the sag mill up and running now. I think, yeah, it's getting all that RF. I believe, don't quote me on this because I'm not too sure, if we throw in flint and throw this, no? Oh, we don't need that, I don't think anyways. what's the use of this? Like, it says flint or steel, dark steel ball, but I don't know what exactly that does. See what the recipe does anyways. Okay, so it just makes 9. But why would the extra flint be in there? Like, does it eventually, like, break and I need to add flint to it? Like, I'm not exactly sure. It seems to slowly use it, so I'm assuming that it needs the flint. At least that's just my general assumption. Sag mill grinding ball. Main output, bonus output, power reduction. Okay. So if I add that there, then it gives more of a main output, right? Excuse me. Unless it's just being beneficial. Like, I don't know what this is. I'm just going off of some... What? I just got 18 from the 1? Dang. Okay, I'll just leave it in there. I'll let it do its thing. We got more than enough for right now. So electrical steel, we're going to need crushed coal, iron, and this silicon. Which, I'm like, we have conduit binder. I thought that was silicon, but it's whatever. After I looked at it, then I realized how stupid of a request that was. So, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Let's see. Let's just go ahead with, like, well, let me go ahead and just do that, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's go with about 2 stacks, because by now I'm sure we have quite a bit of coal. Let's go over here, take a look at the crusher. I think it's suffering when it comes to power a little bit. Yeah, it is a little bit. So what if we were to take this and then just throw that on there? Used up a lot of the coal, or a lot of the reserve power that was already in it. Just take these extra things of coal that's been burning for a bit. That'll just keep it going here. For a little bit anyways. Okay. So I'm going to wait till we get a whole stack of coal powder, get a stack of silicon, and then we're going to go start making that electrical steel. So be right back. Alright. Let me double check with this. Okay, activate with signal. Activate with... Yeah, okay. So this is on. Gotcha. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... I guess for the time being, I need to make a second lever. Or lever. Where's the lever levers? I know I made a bunch of them. Where'd I put them at? Scusi? I apparently did not even have them in my inventory. I'll just make up a bunch more of them. That's weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and place this one on top. That way this is still on, this is now off. So now, if we put that, that, and that, flick it on, this should be making electrical steel now. It takes forever though, man, I tell you what. It'll take a minute or two. I think we only need like 4. Yeah, only 4 to do one recipe, and then I guess while that's going, let's just make a bunch of pistons. I just realized I was filming and then my phone went off, so not sure if you guys had heard if I had gotten a text earlier or not, but yeah, if you did, sorry about that, my bad. I seem to always forget doing something. But anyways, we're getting real close to getting all the necessary items that we need. I got the pistons ready. Waiting for this electrical steel. Only a little bit is done by now. It's taking forever. Wait. Okay, anyways. Ooh, we got some sand instead. Nice. I think that's not really a good thing unless it's just like a byproduct of it, but either way. So back over here, get some more coal powder. I think all I need now is just redstone torches, yeah? Yeah, just redstone torches and more iron. So let me grab a stack of that, and grab that. We're always going to need more redstone torches, so I don't feel too bad to make, like, you know, about half a stack of redstone torches. just because why not. And then let's make our first of many item conduit speed upgrade. This increases the speed by 4 items per extraction, and max upgrades is 15. So in other words, max upgrades, meaning that it will move if you have a max stack of 15, that's going to be 60. The only reason I know that is 4 times 16 is 64. So now if I go and throw this on, say, this one over here, this will now extract out of here a lot faster. Also, apparently, it doesn't seem to need to extract any faster. That's weird. But it feels like a waste with some of these with like the loot bags and stuff. But like this one here, because it's doing like extra gunpowder and stuff, if we actually throw it in here, we should see a difference, hopefully. Unless the line's just all backed up. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But hopefully you guys understand like the general principle of it. Okay. Ooh, gosh, almost fell off. Like this seems to be taking out arrows and stuff. If I throw this in here, this should be taking out a lot more arrows. Whenever it's able to, anyways. So there's a chicken in there. I heard a chicken barking. Unless we can upgrade that. No, we can't. Really? Really, guys? Really? Really? Ah. A lot of noises happening over there. Yeah, because it seems like it's keeping up with it. Because there's like multiple insert points and stuff, it's like, I don't know. Okay. So we'll put that on a priority of 2. Put that on a priority of 2. And then we'll put that on a priority of 1. That way... Hopefully... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, now it's taking out a lot. Maybe it was just something I had logistically that was messed up. I don't know. Seems like maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to take some of this pink dye, some of this pink powder. Some things I know aren't actually going through the system, and maybe put them off to the side. And if somebody has a moment to as well, please comment down below what I can do with some of like the armor and all the enchantments and stuff. Is there a way to actually take the experience level off of it? If you do leave a comment, I will give you a shout out in the next video. Or whenever you comment, depending on some things, you'll get a shout out for doing so. So just let me know if there's anything that I can do. Like obviously I can combine armors and then like end up with a full golden chest piece by just combining a whole bunch of armors together, you know. But yeah, let me know if there's anything in particular or any other reason why I should hold on to these. Because I'm afraid to like get rid of them all and then somebody be like, Dustin, you could have used those, you could do this, that, and those. And it's like, well, I wish I would have known before. Anyways, that is the first of many that we're going to be utilizing here. So now we can actually find a way to upgrade the mob farm. We can extend it out, do whatever we want. It's weird that I hear all the noises and I don't see anything on the mini map. So it's kind of like, anyways. But I think that's pretty much going to call the episode. I know not a lot of real, like, hard-working stuff happening this time around, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what we do for next episode. I have plans to do a bunch of different things. One thing of many that I would like to do is try to figure out what the heck to do next. Because for... Okay, thanks, Enderman. Thank you. For all intents and purposes, I feel a little lost. Like I'm not exactly sure what to do, where to go, how to accomplish things. But leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to read you guys' comments, more than happy to respond. And like I said, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. When I get to them, provided that you submitted your comment before that episode, I will shout you guys out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sky Factory 3. I really do appreciate everything you guys have done for me. And hopefully, who knows? We'll see what happens in the next couple of episodes. We'll see what we get into, more like interesting mods. I do need to do a bit of research because I'm not too familiar with half of this stuff anyways. I do also want to show you guys real quick. Let me just go ahead and stand right here, just for thumbnail purposes. But what I want to do as well, on top of a lot of other things, is you see all these essence, this Inferium essence. Most of these are going to be turned over into the Supremium armor set. You know, these over here, the Supremium chest plate and all these craziness. I want to get them, but the problem with it is we need these ingots, which is going to be ingot after ingot after ingot after ingot, base essence, prosperity shards with iron. Like, it's going to take a while before we can actually get Supremium essence. So this farm will eventually, hopefully soon, be transformed over into this huge Supremium farm, where all we'll do is we'll just have a whole bunch of these seeds growing everywhere. So I might build like a bunch more of these seeds because, quite frankly, I have the resources to do it. Might make a couple more layered farms just because, why not, and see how things go. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sky Factory 3. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new around here, hit subscribe and that bell icon, that way you get notified of future videos. That is, if you guys do like what you see and you want to see more, check that out. Check out my Facebook and Twitter pages as well, or you can also follow me on Twitch. Links in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers. Who would have thought, you know, making this sag mill and all these other things with the alloy smelter, making this stuff. I would have realized it would have been that strenuous. Jeez. Habram, you know what time it is, you know what we're doing. We're doing some more loot bags. So today's episode of Loot Bags is brought to you by Item Conduit Upgrades. Surprisingly annoying. But anyways, enough about our sponsorships. Now it's time to get into the meat of the matter. We got one loot bag. You see it in my hand here. However, we have a second loot bag. It's going to be a bacon bag. Let's do the first one, which is our very stereotypical loot bag. Well, we got draconium dust and this magic bean thing, which again, I have no clue what it does. However, let's look at the bacon bag here. Just raw pork chop and cooked pork chop. I mean, what else do you expect? It's bacon. Raw bacon, raw essence of pig, and cooked essence of pig. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know what to do with this magic bean. Pork chop, raw bacon, and cooked bacon. Yum, yum. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.